Oh, well, hi guys. Welcome to Movie Time with Ashley, the Christmas edition. Sorry, don't mind me. I was just, watching a little Christmas movie myself. So this is where it is all about movies and movies that are all about Christmas, which is my favorite thing. I mean, really, what more could you possibly ask for? So first, I want to discuss with everyone who is stuck at home for the holidays, which is pretty much all of us, during these times, unfortunately. What are y'all doing to pass the time? Me? I watch Hallmark movies. I mean, that is literally what I do. All day, every day. So, this is such a big event for the network. I was made aware that they actually have an app for you that you can download, and it will tell you what movies are playing when, which ones you've watched, how to mark them off your checklist. And wouldn't you know it, I have the list right here of all the Hallmark movies. So let's go over some of these titles, please, because I mean, really, they are, some of them, laughable. The Jingle Bell Bride, Chateau Christmas, On the 12th Date of Christmas, for all us single girls out there. Never Kiss a Man in a Christmas Sweater. Now, this one, yes, it could go, in my mind, it can go both ways. It's either the man, you'd never kiss a man wearing a Christmas sweater, or you should never kiss a man while you're wearing a Christmas sweater. Oh my God, it's quite a conundrum I'm having in my mind right now. 5-Star Christmas, and Christmas, She Wrote. I am a fan of Murder, She Wrote. Who doesn't love Angela Lansbury? But I don't know about Christmas, She Wrote. It sounds a little too spooky for me. So, and yes, everyone is like, oh my God, Hallmark movies, they're so predictable. Why do you watch them? Because they're great, and yes, they are predictable. I mean, really, we can just pick one of these and we can figure exactly what's going to happen in the entire movie. Like Chateau Christmas, for example. You can see it now. It's this young girl. She grew up small town. Her family owned a vineyard and a winery. But she, is so sick of the small town and she has to get out of it. So she moves to the big city and gets this big corporate job, da-da-da-da-da. And then, unfortunately her dad passes away and there's all this drama. And it's like, well, I gotta go home. Like, someone has to take care of the business. And so she does, she comes home and it's like, oh, yay, so glad to be home. Oh my God, all the feels. And then, of course, she has to get new winemakers. Some male has to come into the picture. So, of course, it's some, rough Frenchman. But he's an amazing winemaker. And he just, blows her away. But the whole way along the way, they're just bickering and arguing and butting heads. And they just don't get along. But yet they are just the cutest angry couple you've ever seen, right? And so then, of course, they fall in love in the end because he wows her with some amazing wine that he blends and makes up for, of course, the town has an annual Christmas winemaking competition, and his wine took gold and put the winery back on the map, and everyone's so happy and la, 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 la. Yeah. We just predict, but you know what? I will still watch it because it is just great because it's a Hallmark movie and it makes you happy. So I don't want to hear it from anybody about any of that nonsense. So now what we are going to talk about are my 5 top favorite Christmas movies. Dun, 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 dun. All right, number 5, Elf, because who doesn't love Elf? I mean, he is great and hilarious, and he loves Christmas just as much as I do, and you gotta love it. And you know what? I give the man props for wearing those really tight pants. I mean, come on. Number 4, Christmas Vacation, because it's not vacation without the Griswolds. I mean, they are great. You gotta celebrate everything with them. It really just I watch it and it reminds me of my family and being home with my family for the holidays. And you gotta love his attempt of covering the house in lights and just everything that can go wrong will go wrong. And I just love it. It's just such a happy, great movie. And then number 3, the Santa Claus movies. Yes, I do love them. I love them all. Tim Allen is my favorite Santa Claus, and I even love it when they bring Martin Short in as Jack Frost. It's just, they're so great, they're so warm, they're so funny. How do they not make you feel happy and just love Christmas? Number 2, The Holiday, because yes, I am a girl and I love that movie. It's Cameron Diaz and Jude Law and Kate Winslet and Jack Black, and just everyone falls in love and it's so happy and it just makes you feel all the feels, and I love it. And I watch it every year many times. All right, and my number 1 favorite Christmas movie of all time is White Christmas. It really is. It's a classic. It's my favorite. It is just the warmest, happiest. It really does just get you right there. And Bing Crosby, he could really sing to me every night if he wanted to. His voice really is magical. And the whole thing is just so great. I love it. If you haven't seen it, y'all really, really need to watch it. Put it at the top of your list. Well, that was my Christmas rant. Now, I hope that you guys can all relax and get to spend some time with your family at home and binge some of these awesome titles that I shared with you, or your own new ones. But yeah, here's cheers to you. Happy holidays. And if you don't mind me, I'm going to get back to my movie. Thanks, guys.